The sun stood high over the cracked asphalt of the regional speedway, glaring down on a rusted car that looked like it had crawled out of a scrapyard by mistake. And in that harsh daylight, a quiet woman named Maribel Knox felt every stare burn into her skin, as if the world had already decided she did not belong. The hood of her car rattled in the breeze, mismatched panels catching the light like scars, while polished machines gleamed around her. The laughter was not subtle, and the cruelest of it came from her own workplace boss, a man who had once told her that dreams were for people with money, not grease under their nails. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and quiet people who refuse to quit, take a moment right now to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel Life Spark Stories. Stories like this survive only when hearts choose to support them. Maribel had grown up in daylight garages and open yards, learning engines by feel and sound while the sun traced long shadows across concrete. Racing was never a fantasy to her, was a promise she made to herself after her father's small repair shop shut down and life forced her into a cubicle under flickering office lights. Her boss, Calder Vance, saw her only as an assistant who arrived early, stayed late, and drove a car that embarrassed the company parking lot. He learned she had entered the regional race using that same patched-together vehicle. He made sure everyone knew how amusing he found it. In that bright morning air, Maribel stood alone with her car, heart pounding, knowing she had already lost in the eyes of the crowd. The race began under full daylight, engines screaming, dust lifting. For the first laps, Maribel stayed near the back, not because she lacked skill, but because her car demanded patience. Every turn was calculated, every acceleration measured, as if she were listening to a language only she understood. The sun climbed higher, heat shimmered above the track, and one by one, faster cars began to falter. Overconfidence led to mistakes, tires wore thin, engines overheated, and Maribel kept moving forward with steady focus, her battered car holding together through will, care, and countless late nights of repair. By midday, the impossible started to take shape. The scoreboard flickered, and her number crept upward. Whispers replaced laughter. Spectators leaned forward. Calder Vance's smile faded as he realized the joke was slipping out of his control. When the final laps came, Maribel crossed the line in third place, sunlight blazing across the track as cheers erupted from places she never expected. She stepped out of her car shaking, not from fear, from the weight of something breaking free inside her. Then came the moment no one was prepared for. In the open daylight, with cameras rolling and officials gathered, Maribel revealed the truth she had carried silently for years. She was the original designer behind a revolutionary efficiency system her company had patented, a design Calder had taken credit for, dismissing her as too small, too quiet, too replaceable to matter. She explained how the same principles powered her so-called junkyard car, how innovation did not require polish, only respect and understanding. Documents surfaced, witnesses stepped forward, and the racing world watched as applause turned into stunned silence. Calder's face drained of color as consequences arrived faster than any car on the track. Sponsors withdrew, officials took statements, and Maribel stood in the sun feeling lighter than she ever had. She did not celebrate loudly. She simply smiled, knowing that truth, like skill, always finds daylight eventually. As the crowd slowly dispersed under the afternoon sky, Maribel looked at her car, still rattling, still imperfect, and realized it had carried her exactly where she needed to go. Not to first place, but to a place where her voice could no longer be ignored. She was offered opportunities that day. More importantly, she reclaimed her name. If this story touched your heart, if you felt that quiet strength rise with her under the open sky, please engage with this video, because your support keeps stories like Maribel's alive. Before the ending, take a moment to comment what this story made you feel or who it reminded you of, because your words matter more than you know.